Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to tonight's event. I would like to welcome you personally, and you must enjoy the show, the most beautiful girls in the world. Thank you.
But sometimes, like when you're working on the street, you are inside a bar, and then they date you, and I'll pay you like $500 or $600, and just date me. Of course, you're gonna say, yeah, let's go. And then when you start having conversation with that person, and you get to know the person, and then you ask them, what do you like to do, or how much, blah 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 blah, and then if they said, I want to lick your pussy, or blah blah blah, of course you're gonna get shocked, right? Hey, excuse me, let's stop there. I'm transsexual. I have a dick. What do I want to be when I was 16? To be a girl, of course. That's my goal, to be like this, like a girl.
But actually, I was born hermaphrodite. I was born with both. What they used to do, which was common, was they would pick one gender specifically. I mean, like in the Philippines, like they wanna give you at least. Like they think they're giving you something good, but they would make you like a man, so that you have a better chance of surviving. I mean, because men are supposed to be dominant than the woman, and they make more money and all stuff. But then most of the time they pick the wrong gender.
I was scared because I have 5 brothers, and they would beat me up if I act like a girl. And my father really hated me for acting like a girl. Well, actually, his family, everybody in his family, his brother's kids, he has 10 kids, and 5 of the boys are gay, and they're Fafafingers also. So he kind of knew someone out of his kids was going to be Fafafinger, and it came out to be me.
Around when I was 18, just started getting ready, start dressing up in drag and stuff like that, and just recently I just started doing it more and more and more, and as time progresses, it's kind of hard that you decide to, because I came from a traditional, very Chinese-oriented family, extremely strict, and my mom was kind of sick, so I didn't want to like break her heart, so I kind of do it on like DL, like, not my whole family knows about it, definitely not my mom and my dad.
I don't know about transgender before. I just hang out with regular people, go to karaoke bars all the time, and go to the club, and that was it. Like, stay with friends. I didn't work. I just stay with friends. We just go out, have fun every day. But then I moved to one of my friends, and then she hooked me up for the job. And then when I got that job, one of my friends told me, okay, I want to bring you to this place that it fit into you. I was like, where? And I go, Divas. And when he brought me there, everybody was like, oh, you're a guy, It was interesting. But that time they told me like, oh, you look like a girl, we don't believe that you're one of us, blah blah blah. Just dress up nice and take pills, shots and stuff. And that's how I, have an idea how to become like right now.
I've always felt like I've been, like I'm a woman, and I've always acted like a girl, and to me, I'm a girl. I mean, I tried hard to be a boy, but you can't be something you're not. I never felt gay. I mean, yes, I live with it. I lived and interacted with the gay community, but I never really fit in. One Halloween night where my friend said, "Oh, we'll go and drag, and we'll go out and And the first time I put on that dress, it was like I woke up. It's like, you know, like something happened. Like I felt so comfortable, you know. And it's been like that ever since. I mean, I was like, what, 17 when I did that? And it was my sister's clothes. I sneak her clothes out, and I would wear them to go out. And I would wait when she's asleep, and I would take her clothes, and she would wake up, and I'd be like in the bus stop, and she would like chase me from, you know, to the bus stop, say, give me back my dress, you know. And years later on, she used to take all my dresses, you know, because, you know, I had better dresses than she did. And so, I mean, I guess that evened out in the end. But I mean, even with her, she wasn't all too accepting. I mean, after this day, she calls me him, yeah. And I keep telling her, like, you ought to be more sensitive. I mean, it's like, I don't care if you call me him or whatever, you know. But I mean, other people can respect me and say her, or call me by, you know, call me Amanda, or, you know, call me by my name, and just show common respect, you know. Gender itself, it's so cliche. I mean, you can't measure a man by, you know, by the penis, and you can't measure a woman by the vagina.